Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Echo here. As you can see, once the game loads in the top right corner, Mr. Echo here, and today I will be showcasing for you a Cannon Cart control deck. It's more like a beatdown control deck, but it's not mostly beatdown. It doesn't have what most beatdown decks have, the Elixir Collector. Now, I don't like using Elixir Collector in this particular deck because every card has a role in the deck. And since it's only a 3.9 average Elixir deck, it doesn't really need the Elixir Collector. Otherwise, we would be just sitting on a ton of Elixir all game and not be playing correctly. So I will be doing a challenge, and I already started the challenge, and I was trying to make another video, but I got interrupted, so I had to start over. I will be doing the replay for that video. We will just watch it now. This is how I got my first W. So we were facing Chansp from BP Sports. And so with this deck, you want to start out with Giant or Executioner in the back, not letting them know that you have Cannon Cart right away, because then they just know how to counter it. You kind of want to hide your Cannon Cart until late in the game, or when you know that you are going to have a winning push. So we placed our Executioner down in the back. He kills off that first archer, and we go ahead and try this since we didn't have really any of the cards. Now, since he used his zap, I thought that we would use our Goblin Gang, but he had the Tornado, so we did not get as much damage as we would have liked. And if they go and play something like that, which you don't really have anything for in this deck, except for Executioner, but I did not have a lot of Elixir then you just go and fireball it. We zap this, the Cannon Cart locks onto the tower, and we get quite a bit of damage there. He goes and zaps my minions, I think. No, he places down a furnace, and the furnace kills off my minions. So we put an Giant down in the back this time, which is the most efficient way to start a push. The Giant isn't always supposed to get to the tower. He says thanks because he thinks that he will get a tower, but I don't think he ends up getting the tower. After the Giant gets to the bridge, you place Executioner behind it. He only gets the Executioner, so I place my Cannon Cart down, and we get that tower. Now, I think the Cannon Cart, let's talk about the Cannon Cart a little bit. I think the Cannon Cart is a little OP right now. I think they're going to nerf it. He does not. He does get the tower. Now, I don't remember him getting the tower, but there we saw the true most worth of the fireball. My fireball is only a level 6 because I haven't been working on it. We go into overtime here, and you just cycle through to another Giant. The Giant is just like the meat shield. It's not really a damage. The main damage from this deck is the Cannon Cart or the Executioner. As you can see right there, the Cannon Cart is just pounding on the tower. I was thinking about fireballing that King Tower, but he went and placed the Hog Rider, so I was not able to. Otherwise, he would have gotten quite a bit of damage on that tower. But we place our executioner down to take care of that Skarmy. He goes and tornadoes our cannon cart. He does not kill our cannon cart just yet, but he did with the Skarmy. We were not able to lock onto the tower, and thanks to the extra 2 minutes of overtime from the update, we are able to keep playing until the match ends. If you draw in a challenge, you are pretty evenly matched, but it is very rare. We go ahead and fireball the tower, but it doesn't end up having as much damage as needed to killing the tower. Now, I was thinking that the axe from the executioner was going to hit the tower, but doesn't, and I remember that we have zap, so we get the tower into zap range, and there you go, that's the first W for you. And we will jump into the next battle, and that will be it for the video for you guys. I will put down in the description below what I got in the challenge. My average, I think, is about 7 wins per challenge. I'm gonna try to break the achievement for 8 wins in this challenge, but I don't know if we can do it. Give me a thumbs up if you think we can do it, and we will see. Okay, let's jump into the next battle here. So we will be facing Jan B from Team Liquid VE2. Since we don't have the giant, we will go ahead and place the executioner in the lane that he puts his fire spirits to maybe start up a hybrid push for this first little beginning part. We will not put our cannon cart down since we don't want to give away that we have the cannon cart. We will go ahead and fireball that, getting quite a bit of damage in the first 2/3 of a minute, and he goes ahead and does an expo. We will put down a giant to take care of that expo. We will let that ice golem go. We will put cannon cart, an executioner, not cannon cart, behind the giant, since this cannon cart, with the cannon cart and giant alone, you don't want to do that right off the bat, since you do not know his cards right now. We will go ahead and baby dragon and goblin gang, no minions, since we know he has the log. And we will add, and we will see how that does. We will be getting a little bit. We will go ahead and goblin gang that. We will fireball that to get the most worth out of that fireball. As you see, we will let that inferno tower die while we are charging up our elixir, and then again, to save time, we will not put the giant here, but here. So while he is doing that, we will let our elixir charge up again, and if he does not do anything to our giant, okay, now what to do about this? We'll baby dragon that, and minions for that, and goblin gang. Now, while he is doing that, we will executioner that, zap, to reset the inferno tower and add cannon cart for this push. And he probably doesn't like that we have the cannon cart. That is most likely a good cannon cart push, maybe even the tower, who knows, we might even get the tower. That is most likely a tower. We will let him get the tower so we can 3 crown, and we will cycle through to our fireball, and GG, well played. We will fireball that tower. That is 2-0 wins. I usually get up to 6 or 4, 5, 6 and start losing, unfortunately, but this looks like a good challenge. 2 straight wins with this deck. Now, I guess it's time for the video to end. It did run a little long for this one, but I guess that's okay. Well, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, give me some love for my first video, and see you next time.